Hello friends, now we have come on to main part of this real-time one-to-one chat application, and under this part, we will discuss how to send chat message to any single user only by using Ratchet WebSocket library with PHP script. In previous part, we have already discussed how to fetch any single user chat data from database and display on web page under this Ratchet WebSocket library chat application using PHP script with Ajax. Now we have proceed for send chat message to any particular single user. For this we have open private chat.php file, and under this file, we have go to jQuery code part. Under this, we have write $ with document selector, with on method, and under this, we have write submit event, with chat form ID chat form, with callback function, so when chat form data has been submitted, then this block of code will execute. Under this, first we have write event.prevent default method. This method will stop to refresh web page. After this, we want to validate form data, so here we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write $, with form ID chat form, with parsley method, and after this, we have write is valid method, so this condition will check, if there is no any validation error occur, then it will execute if block of code, otherwise it will display validation error on web page. Suppose there is not any validation error has occur, then it will execute if block of code, and under this block, we have write user ID variable is equal to $ with hidden field ID login user ID, with value method, so this code will get login user ID details, which we have stored under this user ID variable. Below this, we have write message variable is equal to $ with text area field ID chat message, with value method. This code will get chat message content from text area field, and store under this message variable. Now we have write data variable. Under this variable, we have to define which data we want to send to Ratchet WebSocket server. So here we have write user ID variable value, message variable, receiver ID variable value, and command key, with value private, so this data will be sent to Ratchet WebSocket server. Next, for send message, here we have write connection.send method, and under this, we have write json.stringify method, and under this, we have write data variable, so this json.stringify method will convert JavaScript object or array into string, which will be sent to Ratchet WebSocket server, using this send method. Now we have go to source folder, and open chat.php file, and under this file, we have go to onMessage method, because this method will receive data, which has been sent by send method. So here, we have already write some code for group chat application, but now here also, we want to write code for single chat application also, so for this, here we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write data command variable is equal to private. So this condition will check, if this data command variable value is equal to private, that means this method has received data from Singe chat application, so it will execute this if block of code, and under this else block it will receive data from group chat application. Now, we have go to if block, where single chat application data has been received, so here first, we have to create object of private chat class. So here we have write $private chat object is equal to new / private chat class. After creating object, we want to set the value of receiver user ID. So here we have write $private chat object with set to user ID method, and under this we have write $data receiver user ID variable. After set the value of to user ID, now we want to set the value of from user ID. So here we have write $private chat object with set from user ID method, and under this we have write $data user ID variable. Next, we want to set chat message variable value. So here we have write $private chat object with set chat message method, and under this we have write $data message variable, so it will set the value of chat message variable of private chat class. Below this, we have write $timestamp variable is equal to date function, and under this, we have write date and time format, so it will generate current date and time value, which has been stored under this $timestamp variable. Now we want to set the value of timestamp variable, so here we have write $private chat object with set timestamp method, and under this, we have write $timestamp variable. Next, we want to set the value of status variable, so here we have write $private chat object with set status method, and under this, we have write yes, so this value will be assigned to status variable. Now we want to save this data in chat message table, so here we have write $chat message ID variable is equal to $private chat object with save chat method. This method will save chat message under chat message table. So we have go to database folder and open private chat.php file, and under this file we have make save chat method. Under this method, we have write $query variable is equal to insert into chat message table with table column like to user ID, from user ID, chat message, timestamp and status, with values get from to user ID, from user ID, chat message, timestamp and status. So this query will insert single chat application, chat message under chat message table. Below this query, we have write $statement variable is equal to $this, with connect variable with prepare statement, and under this, we have write $query variable, so it will make query for execution. Now, we want to bind PHP variable, with corresponding placeholder in SQL statement, so here we have write $statement variable with bind param method, with two argument. In first argument, we have write to user ID, and in second argument, we have write $this, with to user ID variable. After this, for from user ID, we have write $statement variable, with bind param method, with two argument. In first argument, we have write from user ID, and in second argument, we have write $this from user ID. Same way for chat message, here we have write $statement variable with bind param method, with two argument. In first argument, we have write chat message, and in second argument, we have write $this chat message variable. Now for timestamp data, we have write $statement variable with bind param method, with two argument, and in first argument, we have write timestamp, and in second argument, we have write $this timestamp variable. And lastly, for :status, here we have write $statement variable, with bind_para method with 2 argument, so here in first argument, we have write :status, and in second argument, we have write $this with status variable. Now we want to execute above insert query, so here we have write $statement variable with execute method. This method will execute above insert query. After executing insert query, now we want to get ID of last inserted chat message, so here we have write return statement with $this, with connect variable with last insert ID method. So this method will return ID of last inserted chat message, which is output of this function. Now again we have go to chat.php file, and here we have write $user object variable, with new chat user class, so here we have create object of this chat user class. After this, we have write $user object variable with set user ID method, and under this, we have write $data user ID variable, so here we have set the value of send user ID. Now, we want to get send user data from database, so here we have write $sender user data variable is equal to $user object, with get user data by ID method. This method will return user data, which we have stored under this $sender user data variable. Same way, we want to get receiver data also, so first, we want to set the value of receiver user ID, so here we have write $user object, with set user ID method, and under this, we have write $data receiver user ID variable. And for receiver user data, here we have write $receiver user data variable is equal to $user object with get user data by ID method. So this method will return user data, which we have stored under this $receiver user data variable. Now from this sender user data, we want to get sender user name, so here we have write $sender user name variable is equal to $sender user data variable with user name index. Next, we want to store timestamp data under this $data variable, so here we have write $data date time variable is equal to $timestamp variable. After this, we have write $receiver user connection ID variable is equal to $receiver user data variable with user connection ID, so here we have get connection ID details from database, and here we have store under this local variable. Now we have write for each loop, and under condition, we have write $this, with clients as $client variable, so this loop will send data to each connected user. So under this loop, first we have write if statement, and condition, we have write $from variable value is equal to $client variable value. If this condition true, that means sender user ID receiver user, and it will execute if block of code. And under this block, we have write $data from variable is equal to me, so sender user will see me in place of user name, when message has been received at sender side. But suppose above condition false, that means sender user is not receiver user, then it will execute else block of code, and here we have write $data from variable is equal to $sender user name variable, so it will display user name. Next, here we want to send message to particular user only, so here we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write $client with resource ID value is equal to $receiver user connection ID variable value. After this, we have write or condition, and here we have write dollar from variable value is equal to dollar client variable value. So if both condition true, that means receiver user is online, and it will execute if block of code. And under this block, we have write dollar client variable with send method, and under this, we have write JSON encode method with dollar data variable, so it will send data in JSON format. But suppose above condition false, that means receiver user is not online, then it will execute else block of code, and here we have write dollar private chat object with set status method with no, so it will assign no value to status variable. After this, we want to set the value of chat message ID variable, so here we have write dollar private chat object with set chat message ID method, and under this, we have write dollar chat message ID variable. And lastly, we have write dollar private chat object with update chat status method, so this method will change the chat message status column value from yes to no. Now we have go to private chat class, and here we have make update chat status method. Under this, we have write dollar query variable is equal to update chat message table. After this, we have write set status is equal to status, and in where condition, we have write chat message ID is equal to chat message ID, so this query will update chat message status column data. Below this query, we have write dollar statement variable is equal to $this with connect variable with prepare statement, and under this, we have write dollar query variable, so it will make query for execution. After this, we have write dollar statement variable with bind param method with 2 argument, and in first argument, we have write status, and in second argument, we have write $this with status variable. Same way for chat message ID, here we have write dollar statement variable with bind param method with 2 argument, and in first argument, we have write chat message ID, and in second argument, we have write $this with chat message ID. Now we want to execute above update query, so here we have write statement variable with execute method, so it will execute above update query, and it will change chat message status. So now we have go to private chat.php view file, and go to JavaScript code, and under this JavaScript code, we have go to onMessage method. This method will receive data from WebSocket server in JSON format. So under this method, we have write data variable is equal to JSON.parse method, and under this, we have write event.data, so here we have store JSON data in data variable. Below this, we have defined 2 variable like row class variable is equal to blank value, and background class variable is equal to blank value. Below this, we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write data dot from variable value is equal to me. If this condition true, that means chat message has been sent by login user to other user. So under this block, we have write row class variable is equal to row class and justify content start class. Same way, we want to set value of background class variable, so here we have write background class variable is equal to bootstrap alert primary class. But suppose above condition false, that means other user has send message to login user, so under this block of code, we have write row class variable is equal to bootstrap row class and justify content end class. Below this, we have write background class variable is equal to bootstrap alert success class. After this, we have write if statement, and under condition, we have write receiver user ID variable value is equal to data.user_id, or data.from variable is equal to me. This condition will check user is online into system or not. If this condition true, then it will execute if block of code, and under this, we have again write if statement, and under condition, we have write $ with hidden tag ID is active chat, with value method is equal to yes. If this condition true, that means user chat area is open. So if user chat area is open, then it will execute if block of code, and here, we have write HTML data variable, and under this, we have append HTML code like division tag with class is equal to value of row class variable. Under this division tag, we have create another division tag with class is equal to bootstrap column small 10 class. And under this class, we have write division tag with class is equal to bootstrap shadow class, alert class and value of background class variable. Now we want to display user name, so here we have create one bold tag, and between this, we have write data.from variable, so it will display sender or receiver user name. After this, we want to display chat message content, so here we have write data.message variable, so it will display chat message content. Now we want to display date and time of chat message, so here we have write division tag with class is equal to text write, and under this, we have create small tag, and between this tag, we have write data.timestamp variable, so it will display chat message date time. So here on every loop, it will fetch all chat message, and store under this HTML data variable, in HTML format. Now, we want to display chat message, under division tag with ID message area, so for this, we have write $ with division tag ID messages area, with append method, and under this, we have write HTML data variable, so it will display chat message, under this division tag. After loading of chat message, so message area division tag must be scrolled down automatically for display last chat message, so here we have write $ with division tag ID messages area, with scroll top method. And under this, we have write $ with division tag ID messages area, with 0 index dot scroll height, so it will scroll down automatically, when chat message has been loaded. Lastly, we want to clear value of chat message text area field value, so here we have write $ with text area field ID chat message, with value method, and under this, we have write blank value, so it will clear value of chat message text area field. So here our code is ready. Now we have check output in browser. So first we have go to command prompt, and here we run PHP command, with bin folder name /server.php, so it will start Ratchet WebSocket server. Now here, we have enter our chat application URL, and here on web page, we can see login page has been loaded. So here we have enter login details like email address details and password details. After this, we have click on login button, After click on login button, here we can see page has been redirected to chatroom.php page. On this page all user can chat with each other. But we want to chat one-to-one user. So here we can see private chat button. So we have click on this button, and after this it redirect us to private chat.php. Now here we can see register user list at left side. Now we want to chat with this user. So we have click on this user. So after click on this user, here we can see chat area has been appear on web page. In other two browser, we have login with other two user, and in both user login area we have click on John Smith username, and after this in both browser, we can see chat with John Smith chat area has been open. Now we have go to John Smith account, and we have write, "Hi Peter," and click on send button. After click on send button, here we can see message been sent to Peter. And in Peter login area, we can see that John Smith message has been received, and in other user area, we can see that no any message has been received. Now we have go to Peter account, and write "Hi John" in chat message area, and click on send button, and after click on send button, here we can see that message has been sent to John from Peter account. Now in John account, we can see that Peter message has been received, and in third user account, we can see that no any message has been received. So in this part, we have learned how to send and receive real-time one-to-one message using Ratchet WebSocket library, and store message in database using PHP. In next part, we will learn how to display real-time unread chat message notification under this chat application using Ratchet WebSocket library with PHP script. Thank you for watching this video. We will be meet in next part of this real-time one-to-one chat application using Ratchet PHP WebSocket library with MySQL database.